Sunday Night Football, Chiefs, Bears, my homie, my homie, my homie. Whenever he's on, I watch. Let's talk about the Chiefs and offense, what they do, and specifically this guy, Tyreek Hill. It's not a real extensive pass route tree, right? It's not. But they use him effectively nonetheless. And really, if you're going to break down Tyreek Hill, it's either like we're sending him deep on a post, a go route, maybe a deep cross, or he's running a slant or a shallow cross or even a wide receiver screen. You can almost break it down to that. And, you know, to speak to it, of course, you always have to be worried about the deep threat of Tyreek Hill. And what Andy Reid does is a really nice job of finding other ways in the shorter passing game to get him the ball and get him the ball in space to where, yeah, it might be a 5-yard throw, but it ends up being a 15 or 20-yard gain because Andy Reid's play design has created that space to where now he can catch the ball and make something happen. Here's a few weeks ago against the New England Patriots. The New England Patriots love to play man-to-man. Here's Tyreek Hill right here, okay? You could see his guy that's playing him is off. Why is he off? Because he's going, I'm not getting too close to that guy. He's really fast and he'll run by me. But here's like the genius of what Andy Reid does with his offense, okay? So this is Travis Kelce. He's going to run a little curl route right here, okay? All right, he runs the curl route. Then we got Sammy Watkins, who's over the middle. All right, he's going to run a little curl route as well, right over by the ball. And then, not sure who this is, but either way, he's running a post route over the top. This is 73X shallow cross in the West Coast system, okay? And within that, okay, here's Tyreek Hill, who's just come in motion. He's going to run underneath these guys and run a shallow cross, and he ends up catching the ball about right here. But because the Patriots are playing man-to-man and because you have to play off on Tyreek Hill, what happens is this guy covering him kind of got caught in the wash of the route of what Travis Kelce ran here. And as you see here, Andy Reid, it's smart game plan design. What he does, he creates traffic to kind of get Tyreek Hill open on a short, shallow cross route to where it's hard for this off corner to kind of fight through it. And what's the end result? Well, it's pretty easy. You see, this is the guy that's covering Tyreek Hill. He's here. But as the ball gets snapped here, he's going to have Travis Kelce and Sammy Watkins kind of in his way. And the end result is this right here, which is, here's Tyreek Hill. Look at all the space here. I mean, that's dangerous for any defense, especially with what I would say the number one weapon in all of football, Tyreek Hill. He catches the ball here, he turns up, and bam, it's a first down. But the big thing that happened here is this right here is the guy that was defending Tyreek Hill back in the picture. Because why? Well, one, he doesn't want to get really close and bump Tyreek Hill because Tyreek Hill's going to run by anybody in the history of the NFL that's playing bump and run, so that's scary. So therefore, when he plays off, and now, oh no, Tyreek Hill is running that shallow cross we saw, these two, Kelce and Watkins, got in his way, and he went over the top of these guys, which was very tough as far as trying to cover Tyreek Hill on this specific route, and of course became a good big completion for the Kansas City Chiefs and Tyreek Hill and Patrick Mahomes. But that's what they do. They send them deep, 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 and then they send a few other guys deep and clear it out, and then he runs shallow, and it's tough to defend, even though it's not that complicated. With Mahomes' talent, Tyreek Hill, Sammy Watkins, and Kelce, it's a lot of weapons to keep track of for the Chicago Bears on Sunday night. And speaking of Tyreek Hill going deep, okay, because that's what he likes to do, and they like to send him deep more than anybody in football. This is where we're going inside the numbers, powered by AWS. And here's a good one. Since 2018, Tyreek Hill has 40 targets, 20-plus yards downfield, with a step or more separation on those routes. It's clearly number one in football. 40 of them. Number two is Tyler Lockett and Mike Evans. They're tied for number two with only 27. So that just tells you what kind of a deep threat he is. And they send him on a variety of deep routes. And I think that's the genius of what Andy Reid does to not only help Tyreek Hill maximize what they do, but of course with number 15, Mahomes, who's got a bazooka for a right arm, this is the kind of stuff you want to do. Okay, here's a specific play. They ran this last week against the Denver Broncos. Okay, we got a little play action pass. This is one thing I like lately more about the Chiefs. Underneath the center. When you're underneath the center, teams think, ooh, they might run the ball and go downhill with LaShawn McCoy. And it's the best way to find deep passing plays off of play action. So here we go. You're going to have a little play action fake to McCoy deep. They're going to keep a little max protection here. Travis Kelce, all right, he's in as the 6th blocker as far as offensive lineman. All right, they're going to have Demarcus Robinson go to the flat, kind of as a little check down if nothing's open downfield. All right, and then Sammy Watkins is going to come inside and kind of attack the free safety who's back here, okay? And as he gets close, he's going to sit down and curl up at about 18 to 20 yards. Now, this is the bind it puts you in because they do a number of combinations with these two guys. Well, on this specific one, here comes Tyreek Hill, who, by the way, has 2 rockets up his butt. That's how fast he is, okay? He is going to run like he's running a post. Because you know why? A lot of times the Chiefs and teams do this. You run a curl in front of the safety, and then you have a guy run a deep post, and it kind of puts him in a bind. Well, they've done that a number of times this year. Instead, Andy Reid says, let's throw the curveball at him this week. And just think if you're a safety. You're sitting there, and you're like, oh, my gosh, Sammy Watkins is coming at me. Oh, Tyreek Hill's coming at me. Who the hell do I cover? Which one's going deep? Who's going to stop? I don't know. And then all of a sudden it's and go to the corner for Tyreek Hill. And it just puts a tremendous pressure on the safety, the secondary in general, to be able to cover 2 high-level athletes like this far down the field. And just imagine being that free safety who's going, I don't know if Tyreek Hill's going to run a post route, a cross route. I don't know what the heck he's going to do to me. Maybe he'll be the guy that sits up, and then Sammy Watkins will do one of these things. That's the bind the Chiefs put you in, let alone the talent of this guy right here. And you know what happened. I mean, come on. It's Tyreek Hill. It's Patrick Mahomes. It's zoom, touchdown, Chiefs. Touchdown, Kansas City. And that's the danger of playing the Kansas City Chiefs. They're healthy. Sammy Watkins, Tyreek Hill, Mahomes, they're all feeling good. And the Chiefs are very scary right now in the AFC, and the Bears are going to have their hands full on Sunday Night Football.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.